You should never stop trying. I'm never gonna stop trying. I've been down in the dumps for maybe a couple days now. I've been in a constant state of derealization for probably the past 48 hours. But you know what? I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. No matter how sad I get, and I'm sad right now. I am in a horrible mood making this video right now. I tried so hard today, and even though it didn't help, even though I'm still sad, I'm still in derealization, I'm still angry, I'm still stressed and anxious. I'm glad that I tried. You know, here's what I did today. I woke up this morning, wallowed in my own self-pity for a little bit, and then I realized, wait a minute, I should stop doing that. So I did. I stopped doing that. And then I started doing that again because it's low-key addictive. And then, let's see. Then I played some Minecraft, and then Minecraft didn't help, so I played some piano. Piano, I love playing the piano, but it doesn't really affect my mental health, you know? And then I was like, you know what am I doing? So I read about 25 pages of my book that I was reading, and I was actually near the end of this book. I just finished it. It was about 390 pages, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that, you know? Read 20 pages book, and then I was like, you know what I should do? I should drink water. So I drank a shit ton of water. I've probably had about 80 ounces of water today. I don't know what that translates to gallons or anything, but I've had a lot of water. I'm hydrated. And then I wallowed in my own self-pity for a little bit. I distracted myself by watching YouTube for an hour and a half. And I realized, what the fuck am I doing? So I got out and I walked 5.2 miles in a little over an hour. I say walked, but it was like half running, half walking, you know how it is. I got home and my first thought was, well, that didn't help. And my second thought was, hey, at least I got outside. At least I walked 5 miles, you know. That's pretty good, you know. I'm pretty proud that I walked 5 miles. I've been playing basketball a little bit. I'm trying to learn Golden Hour on piano. One of you guys requested it in my live streams. If you are that person, I'm learning it, bro. I'm getting better. It's very important to keep trying, you know. I know it's really tough. It's really tough for me too, man. You know, I want more than anything not to try. All I wanted to do today was sit in bed and do nothing and watch YouTube. But I know for a fact that's not going to help me. So if I know it's not going to help me, then I may as well not do it. As much as I want to, I may as well not. Sometimes you look back on a day and you go, man, I really did nothing that day. And that was a really bad day. But sometimes you look back on a day and go, man, that was a really shitty day, but at least I tried to climb out of that hole, you know what I'm saying? At least I didn't dig myself deeper. I could be feeling worse right now. If I had stayed in bed and watched YouTube, I'd probably be feeling worse. And it's not like I feel any better, but at least I didn't get worse. Hopefully that makes any sense. Just try your best, you know? Your best isn't always up to your standards. Sometimes your best isn't even good, you know? Sometimes your best is just getting out of bed for an hour. But at least you tried. That's better than not trying. That sounds like a simple, stupid little phrase to say. Trying is better than not trying. But it's worth it, bro. Trust me, it's worth it, you know? And I'm still in a horrible mood. And I'm still gonna go to sleep tonight. And I'm not gonna be very happy. But I think it's worth it because I get to think to myself, hey man, I really tried today. I really tried, you know? I did my best and I tried. And you should do your best on everything in life. You should be going to work and doing your best. You should be going to school and doing your best. And I know that sounds like some bullshit that your parents say, but it's actually a lot easier that way. If I'm going into work with just the motivation of, man, I really don't want to fucking work, but I have to do this because it makes me money. Well, then obviously you're not going to like work. You're just going there for money. But even though you're there for money, you have to be there for 8 hours. So you may as well try your best, you know. I do my best to try my best at work, you know. It doesn't always mean trying your hardest, but it means trying your best. You know, I don't have to be cranking out orders left and right. Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. Yeah, I work at Chick-fil-A. Try to have a good time. I know a lot of you can relate to this. Sometimes you right before you're about to go into school or you're about to go into work, you're like, man, I'm just gonna act sad all day. I'm just gonna not talk to anyone. I'm gonna be mysterious and lonely. But that's not the answer. And you know it's not the answer. Sometimes you need to just kind of feel lonely, feel sad, but don't be opposed to having a good time. You know, I posted a TikTok the other day, and I'll just show it to you. It's very short. But why I posted this TikTok was because that day I did the very thing I just talked about. I really was like, man, I'm gonna act all sad and mysterious today. Everywhere I go, I'm just not gonna talk to anyone. I'm not gonna talk to anyone at school. And then at school, my friends come up to me and they're like, hey, you doing this and that? And I'm like, dude, oh my God, you're being too friendly. You're too nice, bruh. I can't just ignore you and be sad. But I'm glad I didn't, you know, because now I look back on that day and I go, well, thank God I didn't ignore my friends, you know. Would have been kind of mean to ignore them. Even though I was in a horrible mood, I'm glad I had some good conversations. Moral of the story, it's always good to try your best. Well, I am going to go play Minecraft now, and hopefully that will make me feel better. See you later.